kind of a eventful week here in the New York State Capitol. I'm the ranking member of the Real Property Tax Committee, and we passed a bill out of committee, and it has passed the floor, which will change from a rebate program. It'll change the STAR program for new homeowners, which was changed to a rebate program last year, to the old way, where instead of sending the money to Albany and then waiting for a check to come back as a rebate, your property tax bill for new homeowners is just lowered. It's a great reform. We know that the rebate system has been a mess. We put too much pressure on the tax and finance bureaucracy, and it's being crushed. So why go through the process if we don't have to? You buy a new home, your STAR exemption comes off your tax bill. You never send it to Albany, so you don't have to wait around for a rebate. That's a step in the right direction. Hopefully the Senate will sign it and pass it, and the governor will sign it. Another big thing yesterday was we had a press conference and introduced a bill which is sponsored by Mark Butler, my colleague, and I'm a co-sponsor, which says, hey, New York City, you don't want the Second Amendment alive and well in your city? Well, we don't agree with that, but don't punish the rest of us. And what it does is it guts the SAFE Act in Long Island and Westchester and parts north of the state. So except for the 5 boroughs, we'll get our Second Amendment back in the rest of the state. That would be a step in the right direction. And on Monday, I'm having a press conference because you almost never see me come to the microphones or the cameras and ask for more spending, but I'm doing that right now because our direct care workers, the people who work in not-for-profits with the developmentally disabled, they need a raise. They need to be paid more because it's the right thing to do for the workers, and perhaps most importantly, it's the right thing to do for our developmentally disabled populations because those direct care workers become the friends of the developmentally disabled. They become like family to them. And if they have high turnover and once a month you're dealing with a new person working with you who's new on the job, that continuity is lost, that friendship is lost, that family-like feeling is lost. And with the low pay, that happens all the time to our developmentally disabled population. So I never asked for a spending increase, but we're talking about $152 billion. The not-for-profits that provide direct care to the developmentally disabled said, can we get $45 million out of this budget to pay our workers more? Some of those workers who work full-time, they still have to go on public assistance because they're paid so low. The governor unilaterally raised the pay for fast food workers, which I disagree with, but I particularly disagree with it when you have direct care workers who are charged with caring for the most vulnerable in our society. They didn't get a raise, and in fact, these organizations are losing good people who would like to work with the developmentally disabled, but for financial reasons, they have to go work as cashiers or in fast food because, believe it or not, it pays more. So I'm having a press conference with my county executive, Mark Molinaro. Senator Serino is going to be there in our district in Dutchess County on Monday, and I hope the governor hears us loud and clear. 7 agencies that provide care to the developmentally disabled from our area will be present, and possibly more. So this is a big push here in March to get that in the budget before the end of the month.